Hey, bro, can you read Can You Wonder?
Huh?
You can read Can You Wonder?
Yeah.
What this mean?
Do you want it?
Sorry?
It's my chef. You only speak Can You Wonder, bro. I be having to forward messages every time. I be having to forward messages every time I talk to him.
Oh yeah.
Cause Google Translate it be kind of messing up
Yeah, it
sometimes.
be messed up. Don't use that.
I sent something one time. Sent back question mark. I had to hit up Sajay.
No more phone during the podcast. No more phone. At least.
No more phones?
There you go. Get him right, man.
Yeah.
All right, bet.
So guys, I'm happy to have you again. Emil is here.
Yeah.
We have our special guest, Cleveland is here. Which name you prefer to?
Cleveland is cool.
Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm
So
getting
no-
kind of old now. You know what I'm saying? We go
okay,
Cleveland with it. Yeah.
Cleveland, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
Just
okay.
say Cleve, bro.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Cleveland is low key extended.
That's good. And Tamrat here, in Hooper Connects for the third episode.
Yeah, third episode. Yeah.
So tell me more about you, Cleve. I know you're a basketball player, of course, because that's why you're here in Hooper Connect. And yeah, tell me more about your, yourself. We're gonna start with yourself, like your name, everything, your family, where did you grow up,
So
and
you
everything.
want me to introduce him?
Nah, it's okay. I wanna give it.
I appreciate that. First and foremost, thank y'all for having me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
But yeah, my name is Cleveland Thomas, but back home, nobody know me by my real name, Cleveland. Like, nobody. If you be like, yeah, you know
Pancake?
Cleveland, they be like, who is that? But everybody call me Pancake back home.
Pancake?
Yeah, that's my nickname.
That's the one on your YouTube channel. Or
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because when I was younger, my grandmother gave it to me,
Uh-huh.
and it just stayed with me. I guess because of basketball, everybody called me that.
So why did he call you Pancake though? Like, does it have a meaning
It's
behind it?
Yeah, it's a meaning. It's a long story. I guess some supernatural type of things. You know, I'm from
Yeah.
Louisiana, so I can't really speak on it. But
Yeah.
yeah, she called me Pancake. It just stayed with me. Since like I guess she said I was like 3 months or 4 months,
Mm-hmm.
and it just stuck with me. But now, you know, like I say, since I'm getting older, when I introduce myself,
Yeah, you're
I introduce
Yeah, I'm
myself as
Pancake.
Cleveland because Pancake sound crazy. A grown man coming to you, yeah, I'm Pancake.
Yeah,
you
Pancake.
know. But I'm from Louisiana,
Mm-hmm.
a small city called Opelousas. But as I kept growing, we ended up moving to a city called Baton Rouge, basically for basketball.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where I went to high school and everything. And I started gaining attention from basketball.
So what high school you went to? Like,
First, I went to Northwest High School, and then when I transferred, we moved to Baton Rouge. I went to Scotlandville Magnet. We had a few pros come through there. When I first got there, well, my brother started off. They made it to the runner-up game of the championship. They was runner-up, and we ended up winning it my senior year. And then after that, I think for like 14 years straight, we won the state championship. So we really just built the dynasty there.
so you grew up watching your brother?
Yeah, that's really why I started hooping. When I was younger, he was a little bit older than me, like 18 months. But the way our birthdays fall, it's kind of like 2 classes ahead of me. And I was never old enough to play. And it was like, you have to wait your turn.
Yeah.
So that made me like, I was on the sideline like, man, I can't wait to play. I want
Right.
to destroy everything. So that really made me love the game.
Yeah.
And that's why I started playing. And that's why I got the love for it to this day.
Yeah.
So, in your family, like, who play basketball? Like, the whole family plays?
Nah, just my mom, she played, but in high school, she got pregnant with my brother, so she stopped playing.
Okay.
And then my brother played basketball because he was huge. Like in 4th grade, he had a full beard, 4th grade, and he was like 6'1".
I think I've seen his picture before.
Yeah,
he
so
a
it was
big dude.
crazy.
Yeah.
So he started playing because of his height and everything, and I played too. My dad was a football player, but
Football
yeah,
with soccer or
no,
football?
like American
Like
football.
this ball, like this one.
Yeah, American football. So we didn't really have no hoopers in the family.
Yeah.
It was just me and my brother and my mom, of course. But yeah,
At what age you really started playing basketball?
I would say 7 years old. That's when I started playing. I didn't really take the game serious till I was about 15. That's when I really was like, okay, I want to play basketball for a living, and this is what I want to do. But before that, we was just playing for fun.
When was this? Like in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So it was my 8th grade summer going to the 9th grade. We played like AAU Nationals,
Yeah.
and we played this team from North Carolina, and we got killed.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I'm not as good as I think I am. And that's when I was like, okay, I really need to work on my game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's when I took it serious from
Yeah.
like that point on.
Will you define yourself as the same basketball player that you are now, or as the same as when you were younger? Were you exactly the same kind of
What's
player?
the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I was terrible. Now thinking back on it, I was terrible. But I mean, game really the same. My game was really the same. I went to the cup more. I was attacking the rim,
Mhm.
trying to dunk on everybody. But
Mhm.
you know, as I got older, I started settling for the midi.
Yeah.
You know, longevity.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how my game changed. In college, I end up having a knee injury. So that kind of made me start really learning skill. Before it was all athleticism.
Mhm.
I'm trying to dunk on you every time.
Yeah.
And then after that, I started trying to learn some skill. So,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of how it changed.
Actually, which position you play? For those people who doesn't know,
Hmm?
which position you play?
I'm a combo guard. So some places I go, I play point guard, and then other places I go, I play two, and sometimes three. So whatever, just put me out there. Let me
So
work.
which one are you more efficient? Like, you think you're more efficient as a two?
Here I would say like in this league, I'd rather play two
Yeah.
because you just can go score the ball. But like when I was playing in Europe, I think one was better.
Yeah.
Like pick and roll, read the game.
Mhm.
It's way easier. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't have to do too much.
Yeah.
You just got to be solid.
Mhm.
You know.
Ooh, what's that?
I think somebody. So like, for a lot of kids, like growing up, like they get to a stage where they're not sure if they actually want to keep playing basketball or if they want to quit.
Hmm.
So like, did you ever have that kind of breakthrough? Like, how was it before you actually had the breakthrough?
I never really. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did think about stopping, like quitting playing basketball. It's like I'm done with it. It was in college though. Right
It was in
before.
college.
Yeah, in college. In college, that's when I was like,
yeah,
yeah, cause you know, in college, I see a lot of players lose love for the game.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's like the most pivotal time.
What's
I
the
would say.
reason? What's the reason? What you think they?
Hmm.
You said they're losing love for the
Yeah,
game.
for the
Yeah.
game,
It's like
cause
that in college though, like
it's tough. You go through a lot of adversity.
yeah,
Oh, because it started to be really professional, really like.
Yeah, and
okay.
it's not adversity like it's hard. It's more mental.
yeah,
It's like you can be training, or the coach could not be playing you how you want to play, or just not going how you expected it to go. Because
Yeah.
you set expectations for yourself.
yeah,
So you start thinking like, man, this is what I really want to do, and you know the pressure start coming like,
yeah,
okay, after I graduate, if
Mhm.
I'm not a pro, then what I'm gonna do?
yeah.
Because I gotta be able to make money. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that's that comes with it, and I feel like that's when a lot of players start losing love for the game. Or you can be a top player growing up and never face adversity,
Yeah.
Facts.
and then when you get to college, that's your real time. That's your first time really facing adversity,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I feel like for younger players, like you're supposed to face adversity young
Yeah.
and get used to dealing with adversity,
Mhm.
because you're gonna deal with that in life too.
Yeah.
It's not just basketball,
Mhm.
and if you can't face adversity, you're gonna fold, and it's over for you.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
yeah.
So like, it was in college. Like, how many colleges do you went to? Like, you went to
I went to three. So
Three.
I started off at the
Corning Junior College.
No, I started off at the University of New Mexico.
Yeah.
Um, I did my freshman year. Freshman year, my coach ended up leaving
Mhm.
and going to UCLA
Yeah.
because we had a successful season. So he got a
Yeah.
better job offer.
Damn,
right
where
then
he
and there-
take you then?
Right then and there, I was thinking about leaving. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
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 I'm gonna
yeah.
leave. And then
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay here.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed there, and things didn't really go how I wanted to go. Cause my freshman year, it was like I'm getting like limited minutes, but I understood. We had Tony Snell, he was a pro.
Yeah.
Kendall Williams, he played for the Brooklyn Nets.
Yeah.
Alex Kirk played for the Cavaliers. So it was like Cam Barstow, he played for the Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
So legit, I was starting five. Four of them went to the NBA. So I already knew as a freshman, like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get minutes. So I'll come in there in my spot minutes, do my
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
make the crowd go crazy. That was enough for me as a freshman. You feel me? And then my sophomore year, Tony left, so like a guard spot got opened up.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beginning of the season, I started off starting,
Yeah.
and I was playing well. I even hit a game winner it's on ESPN, everything. I'm talking to my
You
boys
took your
like,
chance, yeah.
it's up. We about to get drafted. You know what I'm saying? I'm on ESPN. I'm on a ticker.
Yeah.
But then I end up breaking my nose, and I had to play with a mask.
Yeah, with
and
a
like
mask.
everything, my whole game went down. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
then that's when the adversity hit. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the bench now. Now I'm coming off the bench, and it's different. Like one game I come off the bench, I get 15. The next game, I don't see the floor.
Yeah.
But like as a kid, you don't understand matchups.
Yeah.
You don't understand like your job as a player coming off the bench is just to be ready.
Yeah.
And if you get that opportunity, you got to give it. And next game, you might not get the opportunity, so you can't be upset.
right.
But you don't understand that as a child. So that's what I had to understand. And during that time, I'm like, man, I'm working hard.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm working hard. I'm working hard, but I'm not working on the right stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm working hard. It's just not working out. I was like, man, I'm done with this hooping. Like, I could go do something else. Like, you know what I mean? But I end up like, okay, I'm transferring. Told my coach, like, I want to transfer. He talking to me like, this is a big mistake. Like, next year you're going to have to play 30 minutes. Like, your time is literally now you're leaving.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when I got my mind made up, it's over for me. My mind made up, I'm out of there. So he was like, okay, cool. I'll give you your release. I get my release. Everybody calling me, coaches hit me up.
Yeah.
Literally like 3 days later, I'm playing pickup at like a LA Fitness. I tear my ACL.
Damn.
And right then and there, before that I was about to quit, but right then and there I was like,
That was before the visits?
before the visits. I'm like, oh, this might be over with.
And then nobody want to take an
But before that, right.
player.
But before that I had talked to a coach and I was telling him, I'm like, as soon as I get my release, I'm coming to your school. And he like, man, we a small D1 school. Like, your team was top 25 in the country. We don't have no ESPN games. You're not about to come here.
Yeah.
I was like, look, you have my word. When I leave here, I'm coming there.
Straight to your school.
And I'm coming to get buckets and win. Like, I'm coming to make a name for myself. And he was, just be a killer, you know, go down the level and really, like, dominate.
Yeah.
So he was just like, you're not going to do it. I know when the school start calling you, you're going to change your mind. School start calling me, I'm thinking like, I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I'm starting to fall. Like, I don't know if I want to go there anymore. But then I got injured.
Yeah.
I called all the schools and told them I got injured.
Nobody want to take you anymore.
All the schools disappeared. Except for like the University of San Francisco, they hit me up. And then the school I ended up going to, the coach was like, nah, you gave me your word. We still going to take you.
Yeah.
You got to, like, at that time when you transferred, you had to sit out.
You had to sit out.
So he's like, you got a red shirt year. You got a whole year to sit out.
Was it like in a sim conference as the one that you
it was just
in?
D1 to D1. You had to sit out.
D1.
You had to sit out. So D1 to D1, you had to sit out. It was mandatory. So he was just like, you got a year to sit out anyway, so we going to let you rehab and all of that.
Yeah.
So he kept his word.
Yeah.
He honored my word, even though it was real flaky. He honored it. And I had the surgery during the summer, and I'm back home. So I'm back in the element I grew up in while I'm rehabbing.
Yeah.
And I'm just seeing life from a different perspective. Like, bruh, like, look how far I came, and now I'm back where I all started. And that gave me that hunger, like, that I had before. So I rehabbed, did the whole sit-out year. While I'm sitting out, I'm watching everybody hoop, and I'm just like, they not even good. I'm going to kill these guys when I get back. But the whole rehab process really taught me how to compete with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, like, looking at the competition, every day I had to compete with my yesterdays. Like, I had to get my knee stronger. I had to get my muscles stronger. So I can't just go out there and play. Like, it's really me against me. And that really changed my whole perspective on everything. Went through
That's
a whole,
how you
like,
build your mentality
my character,
and
everything. Spiritual. Spirituality, like, got closer to God, all of that.
Are you really close to religion?
Got that whole process, and it taught me how not to just be a basketball player. Before that, I was literally a basketball player, not a human. My whole life revolved around basketball. Like, everything was basketball. It's still like that to this day, but, like, I'm also a person. Like, all my friends, I talk to them, I probably don't even mention basketball, but I'm still putting in all the work. But, like, it showed me how to not make basketball an idol. And that's what a lot of people end up doing, making basketball an idol. And you're not supposed to have any idols. You're only
Right.
supposed to serve the creator. You know what I mean? So that kind of just gave me perspective on everything. You know what I mean?
So you just talked about like not making basketball like your idol, like having something else to do like on the side. Tell us about your music, bro. Like people don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I really be in the lab for real.
Yeah. So when did it start? Like, did it start in high school?
No, I started like 5 or 6 years old.
Really?
Like I've been making music.
Rapping.
Yeah, that was the two things, like basketball and music.
And
But
music.
younger, I was more into music.
Mhm.
Like it was just natural for me.
So what got you in music though? Like, did you grow up in church singing? In a choir
Nah,
or something?
none of that.
Sing at the
No,
church?
no,
Not
I didn't
gospel,
sing at the
nothing?
church. I went to church, but I ain't really sing.
Yeah.
I ain't sing or none of that. I just always I don't remember the first time I was like, okay, I want to do music, but
Yeah.
you know, my great grandfather, like he signed a music deal and everything, but he ended up dying like before he could make music.
Oh.
He got like in a car accident. So I guess music had been in my family. You know what I mean? But I just started making music. I remember the first song I made though. It was 5th grade. It was on like the Windows Movie Maker, you know, on the computer. We made our first song. Me and my homie that lived close to my house.
Yeah. What was the song about? Like,
It was, y'all probably don't know. It's like off a Lil Romeo beat when he was beefing with Bow Wow back in the G a long time ago. But yeah, we made a song off of that. We, of course, back in the day, like battle rap was the thing. So we did some people from the other school. You know, we did some people in
but
it.
you weren't nothing like aggressive, like.
Yeah, it was
that would
real
get you guys
aggressive.
in-
What was your name?
Real
It was
aggressive.
real aggressive.
Really.
Back then, like, you know how like NBA Youngboy and all that.
Yeah. How did you
Like
beef it?
that's
Yeah.
how we was really rapping back then. I'm
Damn.
glad there's no songs out right now that people can go find and hear what we was talking about.
At that time, what was your name? Was still the same, or you choose like another
What
one?
was
He
my
was a
rap name?
gangster.
It was like Lil C or something. 'Cause back in the day, it was like you had to be like a Lil or you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. So it's like Lil
Okay.
C or something like that.
It's cool.
So yeah, that's when it started.
Yeah. So like, how does playing basketball and like how does singing actually or rapping makes you like the kind of basketball player that you is right now?
Let me see if I can find a correlation between it. Just the process of like finding a beat,
Yeah.
expressing yourself,
Yeah.
and then putting it out there. Cause it's really art at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. I know.
You can kind of tell somebody personality by how they play basketball.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cause they're expressing themselves. And music,
True, that's true,
music,
yeah.
you express yourself, and like on the court, you express yourself. You can see like if somebody a wild boy by how they play. You can see if they methodical by how they play. You can see if they poised by how they play. So you can see like character in people's game, and I feel like with the music too, you can see who you are like through the music.
So what kind of music you do? Like
I think I would say mine's more reality. Like like I was saying back when we was young and we was rapping, we was just rapping about anything. Like it wasn't like it was real, but like it was a lot of exaggeration. But now the music is more authentic. Like if you listen to my music, like you really know my life. It's like it's too personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of didn't cut back and really rap about my life. I be rapping about other people's life now and add it in there because it's just too much. It's to the point, you know, you listen to my music, you be like, oh yeah, I remember you went through da da da. And I'm like, hold on now.
oh yeah,
That's kind of like I really put myself out there, you know.
And what's your inspiration? Like which rapper you want to? I mean, if you have an idol or something.
That's what I'll be trying to find, like somebody that my sound relate to, because I don't think my sound really relate, because my rap is kind of different. I wish it was more, it was a person I could be like, yeah, it sound more like that, but I don't know. I just
But it
found
can
my
be a
sound
mix
and
of
ran with it.
two different artists, and you're like, oh, I like this part of him. I like this type of sound.
I guess you could say like Kevin Gates, because he from Baton Rouge, and like he like real personal in the music, and like Drake too when it comes down to rapping about the females and being personal and transparent. Like if you add those two, then yeah.
Okay. How about in basketball? What's your inspiration? Like who? Kobe. I mean,
I don't know. Like I say, I don't see my game being like somebody else. If I could make it a certain person, I like Damian Lillard. I like Shea Alexander. Just real like combo guards. I like those type of players. You know.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Gilbert Arenas, because he was like one of the first.
Yeah.
Monte Ellis, but those guys are super quick. You know what I mean?
So let's go back to in high school. Like you grew up. You say you grew up around your family and everything.
Hmm.
How did you used to feel like having your family coming to support you like during the games? Like did they used to come at all? Like
Yeah, they used to come. They used to pop up.
yeah.
My mom used to be there, but she worked a lot.
Mhm.
My dad would come through.
Mhm.
Me and my dad and took so many road trips for AAU. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was good having that support. But I never really like cared about it, to be honest.
Oh
Cause
really?
like when I'm on a court, like that's my safe haven.
Yeah.
So no one coming. I probably won't even know you at the game, cause
Mm-hmm.
I'm just enjoying myself. Like
That's
Yeah.
tough.
I'm in my element.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the zone. So whoever's there, I'm not worried. After the game, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
get.
when I'm hooping, nothing else really matter.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
So you
zone out.
never had this kind of feeling like hooping around your people?
Nah, like it didn't matter. It didn't matter where I
But it
was.
can be a weakness also, because if you have your family, you're like, oh, I have to prove it. I have
No,
to.
no, no. Because I know in the States, when you're actually playing in your hometown, like you gotta
See, that's
perform.
a
You gotta
different
be
element.
killing.
That's a
You
different
know what I mean,
element.
though?
So like, okay, you got your school
Yeah,
and you got the rival school.
Okay.
Like
yeah,
our student body, they love basketball.
Yeah.
So that's a different feel. Like you putting on for the community.
mm-hmm.
That's different. Like
Yeah.
like when you know you putting on for the community, like you got a whole extra battery in your back. You really ready to turn up. Like you
Yeah.
weren't ready to kill a competition because
Yeah.
like, you know, the neighbor in school, you
Mhm.
want to have bragging rights.
Yeah,
And even the student body want to have bragging rights. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
we killed y'all this season. So
Mhm.
yeah,
yeah, that's that other element.
yeah.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
tough. That's tough. So and then after college, I heard you told me that you had some rumors that you was gonna be in the NBA draft in the
Yeah,
combine.
so I did my pre-draft in Dallas. My trainer, he knew like some NBA executives and stuff like that, and he knew like the guy at the Pelicans, and like he was convinced, like, yeah, they're gonna take you at 58. I'm like, me and my brother talking like, no way, brother. Like, but he was like, yeah, I'm telling you. Like, he showed me
Yeah.
the messages and everything.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But they end up going with a kid. His last name Jackson. He went to Duke. I don't remember
yeah.
his first name, but yeah, that's how it was. I did my pre-draft, did the NBA workouts and stuff like that. But
Mhm.
after the draft, I could have did G League,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah.
my situation,
Mhm.
I had to get
You
to the
had to
money,
take it,
so
yeah.
I took a deal in Germany,
Yeah.
and it was crazy because like Germany is considered one of the top five
Yeah, yeah,
leagues in Europe. So as a rookie, right, initially I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go to Germany. I'm about to kill all these Germans,
Yeah.
not knowing like, okay, you get 5 imports, so
Yeah.
you gonna have 5 other Americans
Yeah.
on your team,
Yeah.
and like these grown men. I think I was 22 or 23 at the time, and
Mm.
the closest guy to me was 28.
Yeah.
And I remember like they gave me a standard car. I'm trying to learn how to drive stick shift. So
Yeah.
one of my teammates would come pick me up.
Mhm.
And then one day, like the third day, he was like, "Hey, you need to learn how to drive your car. I can't pick you up every day." He was like, "Look in the back seat."
Yeah.
He had maximum car seats, all
Yeah.
every seat, three car seats in the back. He was like,
Yeah.
"I have kids.
Yeah.
I can't have another one. Like I can't pick you up every day." And I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
Went to a parking lot in a store, learned how to drive standard and
Yeah,
everything. So,
yeah.
but yeah,
That's tough.
it was just a period of adapting,
Yeah.
learning. Yeah.
So how's the adversity in Germany? Because American style and European style, they're kind of different.
Yeah,
So like, how did you adapt to that? Like,
bro, it
were you
was
expecting that at all?
nah. It was extremely physical,
Yeah.
and then like the workload was crazy,
Yeah.
and like I'm a gym rat, so but the workload was crazy, bro. Like
Mhm.
we had practice in the morning. It was shooting and weights,
Yeah.
and then we did 5-on-0 plays, and then later in the daytime we had a 5-on-5 tape practice,
Mhm.
and then that night during the training preseason we had a exhibition game against a team from Russia at like 9 p.m.
Wow.
That's 3 workouts in one day, and the third workout is a full game.
So that was a daily routine.
It's like we did that Tuesdays and Thursdays, but Monday through Fridays
Mhm.
we would have 2 practices.
Yeah.
And it's just like, brother, we about to play a game. I'm cramping up in warm-ups. Like I literally everything out of the tank is gone. And then at that time too, like it's my first year overseas.
Yeah.
I'm not eating and hydrating the way I'm supposed to,
Yeah.
because I ain't really know. You know, in
Yeah.
college they got you on the schedule.
Yeah, they got you on the schedule.
They
Yeah.
basically babying you like,
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta eat at
Yeah.
this time and all of
Mm.
that. So I wasn't getting the proper nutrition, so my body breaking down. I'm coming off the pick and roll. I usually come off the score, not really reading the game. Just I could pull up.
To come up.
Yeah, I pull up. I'm coming, no shot. Defenders there, coming again. My coach stopped practice like, Thomas, you wasted my shot clock. Pick and roll, no read. And then like when I would have like issues like that, that's when I really start learning to pick and roll. And that's why like now it's so easy to play pick and roll just because like I really watch film and learn how to like work the pick and roll because the European game is all pick and roll. All pick and rolls. But at that time I didn't know. I was just coming off score, get a bucket. And he was like, you have to come off and make a read. It's not just score. You know what I mean? So
how did you get comfortable with that, with the pick and roll thing? Like, was it
watching a lot of film, bro? Watching a lot of film, and then like taking it to practice and really trying, like really taking risks. Even though if I don't make the right read or get a turnover, the coach gonna fuss, but really making risks in practice. So when the game comes, it's easy. And then you start learning how to make the defense do what you want to do. You come off the pick and roll here, and you bend the corner. You make the big follow you, and now you know your roll wide open. And if the guy want to tag, then you know the corner's wide open. So basically when you come off, you know the 3 reads that you're looking for.
So how did you get comfortable to where like you don't care if you fuck up, like you know like the next move is gonna be, are you gonna do good the next move, like the next time? So how did you get comfortable with that, to where you just not shying away from coming off the peak again?
It's like it's something you got to develop as a basketball player. I call it like you got to get that effort in your system. Like you can't be worrying about making mistakes because you're going to make mistakes.
Regardless.
So you really just got to be like, F it. If I make a mistake, it is what it is. Like you got to know how you want to live and how you want to die. And the way you live is how you want to die. Like, so I'm going to live playing freely. So when I die, I'm going to die playing freely too. So I'd rather be making mistakes in the game than on the bench, like being like, man, I shouldn't have been hesitant. You know? So I had to learn that in college because I would try to play a perfect game every game. And it came to the point where, like, I wasn't being aggressive. I was just being real solid because I wasn't taking chances. And you got to be able to take chances.
That's true. Damn, that's tough.
You know what I'm saying? But if like once you put the work in, like me, my confidence comes from putting work in. So once I put the work in, I'm confident. And I didn't put so much work in. In the summer, I'll be talking, like, when we be working out and stuff off season, I'll be telling the guys, like, the young guys, like, y'all got to get confidence. Like, I got too much confidence. Like, from the work I put in, like, I could probably loan y'all some. So once you get that confidence in your game, then nobody really could stop you because, again, 90% of it is all mental.
So, like, do you be talking to yourself during the games?
In the games, I really don't, like, I don't do no trash talking. Now, if a defender start talking or the opposition start talking, then I get into that mode. But usually I do all my talking in the off season when I'm working out with the guys, trying to, because you know, off season you working out so much, guys start going through the motions. So, and if we playing ones, or we doing drills, I'm talking crazy, like just to keep you like motivated. And when the ones come, you gonna be locked in. So I'm gonna get the best of you, and it's gonna make me better. You know.
So do you like to play a lot of one-on-ones?
Yeah, for off season, one-on-one is the best to like really be able to dominate and score in the game. This off season, I didn't do any one-on-one though. I just really like worked on my game.
Because I think I watched all the workouts that you posted. It was more about like going through the drills.
But that one-on-one really like you can have an off season and play ones, and then you can get to the season and you won't have no adjustment period. But if you only do like drills and then you get to the game, it's gonna take you like maybe like 2 games to really get your rhythm. But the ones like keep you locked in, because ones you beating your defender and you also have to stop him. And then once another defender helps I step up, you know, to make the right read. So it keep you fresh. I recommend every player like play ones in the off season or play 2-on-2s if you can't get 5s. Nothing simulates the game like the game. So if you could get 5s, like go ahead. But if you can't get 5s, at least get ones in for sure.
And what kind of advice you can give for young players who want to have the same career as you, like
Mhm.
working. I mean, going in the first league in different places. So, what can be the advice you will give them?
I would say make your mind up if you really want to do it or not. If you really want to do it, then like basically know what you want to do. If you want to do this to be a pro, or if you want to do it to go to college, or if you want to do it for fun, like know what you want to do. And then once you figure out how far you want to take it, then lock in and make that happen. Because like as humans, we really like, of course, we're like the power of God in Christ. Like you can literally do whatever you want to do. Like whatever you put your mind up to, you can accomplish it. So if you lock in, and if you don't want to do it and you kind of halfway in, halfway out, just quit, brother.
Yeah.
We need more lawyers and doctors. We need, you know,
Yeah,
we need more lawyers and doctors. We need, you know what I'm saying? We need more,
Need more liars
people.
and
Yeah,
doctors.
we need to build up the community.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Find something else to do.
find something else to do. And while you playing this game, like realize eventually it's gonna stop.
It's gonna stop. Yeah.
You can't play till you're 100.
Yeah.
We got a window. So while the window open, max out.
Yeah.
Like do everything you can do while the window open. And then once it's closed, you fulfilled. You like, oh, I tapped out on my potential. I gave it my everything. Now I could go do something else and not have regrets.
Yeah.
Because, you know, growing up, it was, bro, we had some talented players like that could have went to the NBA and everything.
They ended up quitting.
They end up quitting.
Yeah.
And now I bet they sit and like watch me or watch players that they killed in AAU and they like, I used to kill this guy. Like, I could literally easily be here, you know? So you don't want to have no regrets.
Yeah.
So just max out on your potential so you don't have no regrets.
Yeah. That's tough.
And that's in life, too, not just
Yeah,
basketball,
yeah.
you know?
So, tell me about your first time in Rwanda. Like, how was it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, first time, bro, let me...
Was when, actually? Was when? Let's start.
February...
Was it 2021 or something like that?
I think 2022.
2022.
I was in Greece. I was in Greece. Shout out to my agent. He the best agent in the world. Like, we had a clause in my contract. Like, if the payment late this amount of days, I could terminate the contract, and they still got to pay me all my money for the rest of the season.
That's tough.
So
That's a really good
lot of players don't do that because they'll really blackball you. Like, you do that with a team, they'll bring your name through the mud, and they'll make it impossible for you to get another job.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was like, me, bro, I be like, I'm big God, small world. My God got me. I'm going with my move. So I went with my move, terminated my contract.
Yeah.
And then Coach Pack, Robert Pack, he coached us in the BAL. And he called me. He was like, hey, I'm Robert Pack. I'm from New Orleans. I'm like, yeah, like, we know you a legend.
Yeah.
And he was just like, I
So
just
you knew him.
Yeah, like, well, my people knew him. I didn't know him, but they told me about him.
So you heard of him.
Yeah, I heard of him because everybody was hitting me up like, Robert Pack trying to get in touch with you. Like, all my homies, like, that's really from the city. I'm like, how you know all these people?
Yeah.
So he was like, I just got this gig in Africa's the BAL.
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, I'm not playing.
Playing in
I'm not going to Africa. Well, like at the time, the way I was looking at it, like, man, that's kind of disrespectful. You think I'm in Greece, like, bro, Greece is a legit lid. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, that's crazy. You think
You
I'm
never
about to
been
go-
to Africa before.
Never.
When you heard about Africa,
never.
you're like,
So you got the
where is it?
stereotype of what you think Africa
For
is.
sure, yeah.
You know how they paint the picture, the media.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Real ignorant.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, I'm not going. Hung up. He just like he kept hitting me, and he kept getting my people to hit me, like people I really trust. And they was like, look, I think you might want to give this a try. So I got a team from Poland. I got a team from France. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just go to France and play there.
Where in France?
Yeah, in France. A team like Le Portel or something like that.
Le Portel?
Yeah. So
That's literally where I come from.
oh, for real? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to play there or I'm going to go to Poland. It was this team in Poland. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm like, I'm going to go either. Me and my agent, we start talking. He even calling my agent now. And my agent was like, bro, like, this is a league that the NBA got their hands on.
Yeah.
You might want to give it a try. It went from me, like, telling my agent, like, I think I want to try it out and trying to convince him to, he didn't did his research. So now he convincing me. This is now he convincing me. And like, so we talking with the Poland team, talking with the team from France. And he was just like, let's see if they do this.
Yeah.
They did it. And then I told the coach, I'm like, look, so my family at the time, like, they about to move with me to Greece. So like I need some time with them. So he was like, okay, it's 2 windows. In the middle of the window, I'll let you go home. And
Decide if you want to
Mm.
come back for the
no, I'll let you
second
go
leg.
home and see your family, enjoy time with them, work out there, and then you come
go.
back
Yeah.
for the playoffs. And
Yeah.
like money wise, everything was legit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you know what? I talked to my best friend. He was like, bro, just try it out. He's
Yeah.
like, if it don't work, then next year you just go back to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I tried out. The best experience of my life. Like the BAL,
Yeah.
that was the best experience of my life.
Yeah.
Like on and off the court
With Reg.
with Reg, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like we made it to the playoffs and all that. So before I even like committed to come and tell the coach, yeah, I like had came across Adonis Instagram page randomly through another dude I knew like 2 weeks, and I was like, I remember seeing this guy, this
Yeah.
name. Let me
Yeah.
find his Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I hit him up and I was like, hey bro, how it is out there?
Yeah, because he was already here. I
Yeah.
think that's when he was just got done with the Patriots.
No, he was with Reg at that time. They just
He
had
was with Red?
yeah, he the one who like him, Olivier. They helped Reg qualify for the BAL.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the first year they played in the BAL.
Mm-hmm.
So I hit him up. I'm like, bro, how is it? Like, do they pay on time? Like, what's the? He was like, bro, just come through. You gonna love it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. Like, why you so confident about it? So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come
What's
through.
the catch? Like,
I was like, okay, cool. That's when me and him locked in. And then I
Yeah.
got here and everything was fire, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And just that connection with him made me like this place more.
yeah.
So we played in the BAL. We end up losing in the quarterfinals or whatever. And I was like, okay, now I'm done. I'm about to go back to Europe. That was cool. But
Yeah.
then Reg hit me to come back out for the playoffs
Yeah.
to help them qualify again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, bro, I loved it when I was out there. So why won't I go for the
Mhm.
playoffs? So
Yeah.
I went and then really fell in love with this place. So
Yeah.
like now I'm here.
That's tough.
But like this is my first season playing
Full
Like a
season.
full
the full season.
Full
Yeah.
because I usually come for the BAL or the
Mhm.
playoffs. I never really want to play a full season.
Mm-hmm.
I want to like play in other markets, then come here for the playoffs. But
Yeah.
like now, I just want to. Since we haven't won a championship, I'm like I want to be here.
Yeah.
I want to like establish the chemistry from the beginning.
Yeah.
Like really be a leader, and like then win a championship instead of like kind of coming in like last minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like cheating the game. Like
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
let me
yeah,
come
yeah.
in the last
Yeah,
minute
when
and do
it's
this.
game. I get
Like you know what I'm saying? Really put the work in.
Mm-hmm. So you just talked about the chemistry.
Mhm.
I feel like now you understand that like because you stayed this in the locker room the other day. I
Mhm.
think we were just playing. Who was it?
Was it
The last game that we just played.
Tigers?
Tigers. It was
Mhm.
Tigers, and he was like, "Hey, it don't matter if you're not making your shots, but this is all about a team."
Right.
So tell me about what a team means to you, like and the whole idea about the chemistry, team chemistry.
Oh, so yeah, I think team chemistry is the most important, and I feel like it's developed on and off the court.
Yeah.
And if you really get a chemistry off the court with your teammates, you
Yeah.
kind of can like connect to their life,
Mm-hmm.
where it's not really just like, oh, this my coworker.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have put somebody in a coworker position, which is probably good in business,
Yeah. In business,
but
it don't work in
can't relate
basketball,
you
yeah.
can't relate to their struggle.
Yeah.
So you can't understand, okay, why is this guy so upset when he don't play?
Yeah. We don't play.
Why is
yeah.
his mood like down? Like,
Yeah.
why is he being this way? But then
Mhm.
if you understand his background
Yeah.
and what motivates him,
Yeah.
you can be like, he got all this on his shoulders.
Yeah.
That's why he upset
Mm-hmm.
about basketball. And you could kind of like talk him through it and have more understanding.
Yeah.
And everybody can like get along better just understanding everybody's background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like in the game when you see a guy pouting, instead of being upset, like, bro, you bringing the team energy down.
Yeah.
You can look at it like, okay, let me help him.
Yeah.
Let me get his
Boost up
energy
his
right.
energy.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Or let me call for this sub.
Yeah.
I'm already tired. Let me
Yeah.
call for this sub. Get him some minutes.
Yeah.
I rest
Can
too.
rest up a little
Get his
bit, yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
Let him play a little bit, and it
Mhm.
helped the whole team chemistry. You don't know his background. You looking at him like, here you go, pouting like you a baby. You know what I'm saying? We grown men. Like,
Yeah.
So you have this position where you are the leader of the team, because I guess you have most experience of all of
Yeah.
them. So
Yeah.
you also think about this, not only like the game, but also like all the character and all the different
Yeah.
players,
Yeah.
like what they
Yeah.
like and
'cause
everything.
it's all
So like,
connected.
okay, I know this guy like to shoot. I know this guy like to.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you more like leading the whole thing and try to
Mhm.
put everything for
Yeah.
going up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. Cause like it's all connected, bro. Like, not too many people could separate their feelings and emotions from
Yeah.
like, from work. you know, because we humans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you understand that and you understand your teammates and you can like empathize and sympathize with them being in that position, like I didn't been in a position where I want to play. And I know back home, like, I got to be the one to make something happen for the family.
Yeah.
But I'm a freshman. I'm on the bench. Like, I know that struggle. So I
Yeah.
know you being on the bench and you really want to play because you want to get more money. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to help the team. You want to prove yourself also. So I know that struggle. So it's easier to be able to, like, lift the guy up knowing his struggle, too. You know what I mean? And when it comes down to a team and positions, like, everybody have a position. Like it might be one guy who gonna take more shots than everybody else.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one guy who play defense better. It's gonna be one guy who an energy guy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one guy, you know, like, okay, he might be a little selfish. But like you just know that. And knowing your teammates, you can understand it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're able to deal with it better. You know what I'm saying? And really help him and correct them.
Yeah.
And like I feel like our team chemistry this season is like we have really good team chemistry.
Yeah, that's facts.
And like we have multiple leaders and they lead in different ways. So like it helps everybody want to be their best self and the best version of themselves. You know what I mean?
Sure. 'Cause you can have like some bad days, and if the other guy is going to serve you, it's like doesn't have enough confidence because you don't talk to him or anything.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like he's gonna be a weakness for the team. But
Right.
if you're like, hey, it's okay, I'm cool. I can just rest. I can just go on the bench
Yeah.
a few times, or maybe this game is not my game.
Right.
Even if you're the leader, but you're like, oh, okay, but have
Yeah.
have this guy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
cool. It will do it.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
like for the next game, let me just come back. That's
And then you like when you uplift somebody instead of like, okay, they missed 3 shots in a row, you up there like, man, you didn't miss 3 shots in a row.
Yeah.
Now the 4th shot, they might not
They might
be
not.
confident
Yeah.
enough to take it because they like, I don't know what this person gonna say.
Mhm.
But if you like, bro, keep shooting. Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
one of the
sure.
best shooters on the team.
We'll do it.
They confidence.
Sure.
And now like when you got confidence in basketball, brother, it's easy. Like you about to make most of your shots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just about lifting everybody up and understanding like how energy work, you know what I mean? And like how we are as humans.
And now that Emil like joined the team like this year
Yeah.
in Reg,
Yeah.
so how are you going to describe his game?
First of all, his
Be
name
free.
his
Safe
name
place. You can say
his name
anything.
first of all his name is Mr. Too Easy.
Too easy.
Mr. Too Easy. That's his name.
Man.
We was he was playing for APR at the time. We scrimmaging them to get ready for the BAL. And he was, I think it was, sorry, Prince. I think it was Prince. Maybe he was killing some 4-man, and he was just yelling, "It's too easy." And he was killing them, and I'm just like, bro, who is this young boy killing our team? I'm like, I'm about to go guard him because this is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Cause he was just killing. But I'm glad to have him on the team. You know, after the season end, I was talking with management. And they was talking about getting him, and I'm like, yeah, I hope we're able to get him because he's gonna be a great piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's really a staple to our team. I feel like he the X factor. You know what I'm saying? Because he can play multiple positions. He really a 3. He convinced me of that. I didn't think he was a 3 at first. I'm like, bro, you a 4, but like he really a 3, and he you know what I'm saying? He really can play the wing, and now he makes us bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like size wise on the court. You know, instead of having him at the 4, now he's a 3. Like now as a team, we're taller.
Cool playing the forward though, like.
Yeah, that
Being
mismatch
polyvalent
different.
is really important.
You could
So,
play
like,
multiple positions.
Let me take you back to like when you was trying to find out if you gonna end up in Africa or not. So you ended up coming. So how did it feel like being on the same team with Adonis? Like how did he feel like?
Like, bro, it was like he helped my I guess you could say transitional period. Like being in Africa, he really helped me. Like took me under his wing, like showed me the spots to eat at. We hung out, you know what I'm saying? Made it feel like when I'm out here, I feel like I'm in the States. I don't feel like I'm overseas.
Oh really?
Yeah, I don't feel like that since like
So it really
man,
feels like home.
yeah, like I'm out here by myself. You know, you go to some places and you feel like kind of like a sense of loneliness, like, oh, I'm out here by myself. Out here, brother, I feel like I'm back in Louisiana. So he helped me with that. You know, he introduced me to people. Like I said, showed me the spots. And like basketball, he made the game so much easier for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like how aggressive he is attacking.
Yeah.
Like the first game we played in the BAL, he broke the BAL record with like 16 assists.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he hold the BAL record for 16 assists.
That's when Choboza had a buzzer beater.
The game before that.
The game before that.
Yeah, the
This
first
was back in
first
Senegal.
game.
Was it
Yeah, in Senegal. Yeah. First game of the season.
Yeah.
Of the BAL season, he
Yeah.
broke the record, bro. First game. So
Crazy.
like I got so many easy shots.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just the game was easy for me. Also, like the offense, Coach Pack. Like shout out to Coach Pack, because if it wouldn't be for him,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be out here, brother.
Right.
Every now and then, I just text him like, "Thank you for changing my life," like
Yeah.
just to let him know. You know what I mean? But like the offense we ran, everybody was getting buckets. Like.
Yeah.
Like I averaged 20, I think Gaston averaged like 15,
Yeah.
Shobaswar like 14,
14,
Adonis like
that.
13, like
yeah.
everybody, like we had like 5 or 6 guys averaging 10 plus.
That's
on
when
one
you guys
team.
had. That's when you guys had Axel and Nore on the team. as well?
Nore too, and then
What a team!
Yeah, that
Just-
was a
Anthony-
tough team.
we
I ain't
had-
gonna cap.
that team,
we had Anthony
That was a
too,
tough
the
team.
4-man from America, Anthony. He was
Yeah.
dunking on everybody, bro.
Yeah.
His highlights was crazy.
Mhm.
Even he averaged like 18 or 17. So
Yeah.
like, bro, we had so many weapons.
Yeah.
That team, we should have went further. Adonis ended up getting hurt
Yeah.
before the playoffs started, so he didn't really get to play in that playoff game. And we lost by 3. I missed the game winner in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, to send it to overtime.
Yeah.
But if he healthy, bro, we make a crazy run that
Yeah.
year for sure, without a doubt.
Yeah. So you guys got in the playoffs, BAL playoffs.
Mhm.
Y'all came to Kigali,
Yeah,
and then the whole country's expectations
Man,
was like
it was
really high.
because
I remember like
'cause
the
we was
tickets-
first
the
place.
tickets were sold out.
you got to understand, bro. We almost went undefeated.
Yeah. Yeah.
We lost like I forgot what team it was, but we lost to them. But we beat Monastery. We beat all the top teams.
Yeah.
We was first in that division coming to the playoffs. So it was like, and we was playing team basketball. So it was like it was hitting different.
Yeah.
You could see like the way we was playing. Everybody loved the way we was playing. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this about to be crazy.
So you guys get
And
here.
then we got upset by FAP, them guys, bro. I was sick. I'm like, if we played a series, there's no way they win the series.
Yeah.
They just got lucky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
was
that's
it your
that's how it
best
go.
moment in pro? Like this BL, was it the best moment? For
One
you
of the
in pro?
best moments.
of the
Like I got a lot of moments, bro. I don't want to say this the best because
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay.
it's extremely. I have like great.
Top 3.
Yeah, it's top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, top 3 might be
Yeah.
top 2. I ain't gonna
What
lie.
would be the first one?
It gotta be the German league.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
signing my first pro contract, like really being a pro.
What
Like-
what age you were when you signed?
22 or 23. One of them, I just had finished college, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like just signing that, I'm like, dang.
Yeah.
Because you put a lot of work in from young.
Yeah.
And like just to see your dream materialize is crazy. It's like a lot of people have dreams that they want to accomplish. And like you really get to accomplish it. It just hit different. It's like, bro, I really dedicated my life to this and it paid off.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody from my city, from my section was like on Instagram, like, bro, you made it, da da
You
da.
made
So
it,
you feel good, like just having them like
Mm.
validate the grind, and they see you, they seen you wake up in the morning
Yeah.
and run at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
They see you like put in all the work that you put in. So
Yeah.
it just hit different.
So there's a teammate of mine, not a teammate, ex-teammate, and he's also my friend. His name is Derek Herrick. I don't know if you remember when I gave you a call asking you if we can work out together. when I
Yeah,
was
for
still
sure.
in the States. So I showed him your Instagram, and he was like, "Yeah, is that a big pancake?" Yeah, I know him from Lafayette, something like that. I
Yeah,
was like, oh shit,
from
yeah.
that
So
area.
this dude is known in
Yeah,
the whole city.
yeah. I ain't gonna lie, they love me, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to them.
Yeah.
And so now that you're in Rwanda, it's like your 3rd year. Yeah. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
3, 4. I guess you could say 3 or 4, even though it's like little spurts. But yeah,
Okay. So you became a local player.
yeah. Now I get to play as a local. Yeah, shout out to them
You
for
can
that.
almost say you're Rwandan.
Man,
Why not get the nationality though? Like,
Hey,
you
tell 'em.
looking for it?
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
get
you have a
that.
message to say this
Yeah,
here.
let me get that.
Yeah.
I need that. I'm trying to move out here anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You trying to
Yeah,
move out here?
I'm gonna get me a crib out here. You
Oh
know?
yeah,
Okay.
that would be tough.
I mean, home is home. I love Louisiana.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
sure.
gonna have to bury me there,
Like a
but
second
you know
one.
what I mean. But
Nah, Africa
yeah,
is your
yeah,
place.
second home for sure.
That's tough.
So Rwanda, like, how you will describe the Rwanda League?
Rwanda League.
What you think they can improve on, and what they did good, like for those past 3 years, like you've been here.
I think just having the league's been growing. I think more like better players are coming. We getting more and more imports. Like at one time, I feel like only like 4 teams had imports.
Imports, yeah.
Now, like especially this season, almost like I think every team has imports.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
every team has.
And they have decent imports, like guys who can really play.
Yeah.
So the league is getting better, you know, and that's credited to the federation.
Yeah.
It's credited to the BAL, to the teams and their management. You know what I mean? And just like they already done made little improvements. Like now we playing at Batista and BK Arena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's huge for us because
Yeah.
as players, like you want to be healthy
Mm-hmm.
and you want to play in good facilities. You know, it help your game.
Yeah.
And just like when like a lot of players go to Instagram, when they get offers from teams, they go to Instagram. So now when they go to Instagram, they gonna see like, oh, this the facilities y'all play in. They're gonna be more willing to come. You know, because a lot of players was probably ignorant like how I was before I came here. I didn't know nothing about this place.
Yeah.
You see like the images on TV, what you think Africa is, but it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
So-
amazing here.
Ever since you made it here, like, is there like other pro players that hit you up, you know, asking you to put them on?
Yeah, for sure. They be hitting me up like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, I got to get to the BAL, bro. Let me come out to Rwanda. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, yeah,
Yeah.
it's fire.
That's tough.
What would be your message for those like you before, like because before you came here, you were like, you have like some expectation about Africa, and you were like, nah, we're not coming here. So what would be your message to those players who have opportunity to come in Africa or Rwanda? Or
Come, I'm telling you. It's going to be one of the best decisions of your life. Come.
I love it.
Get the experience. You're going to love it. You're going to be mad you didn't come way earlier. You know what I mean? So just come and check it out because it's an amazing experience and it's only growing. So you might as well get in now for it's too late.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be hard in a few years to like get here. You know what I mean? Like even the BAL is growing to the point where like now most teams only getting like guys who played in the BAL are ex-NBA players. You know what I'm saying? Guys who played like high level. So before a couple guys were able to sneak in, you know what I'm saying? But now it's getting tougher. So you better get out here now.
Yeah. And as you said, Adonis showed you like different places. Have you traveling around Rwanda, like going in Akagera or those different
No, I
places?
haven't yet. I need to, bro. I'm such a homebody. Like I be in the crib and I be making music in the crib, so I really don't be going to different places and stuff like that. But I need to. I want to go see the gorillas. I want to go to the Genocide Memorial. Like I want to do all those
Yeah,
things.
there's
for sure.
many different places.
And now
to
since
do.
I'm here for the whole season,
You
I
will
got
have
enough time, enough
No
leisure
excuses.
time. Before when I come, it's like you got to stay locked in.
That's
But
different.
now
Like,
I can
playoffs is
really like,
really games,
you know.
Yeah.
So I forgot to ask you this. So like, well, most people think when you play basketball, you just gotta be locked in with basketball and not do something else on the side, right? But like, you do music, you do your music, and still play basketball. Like how do you, like, have you ever got any comment, like negative comment about like maybe music is just gonna mess up with your basketball career?
See, I thought that
Yeah.
when I was in Europe. So my first tape I ever dropped is called Ugly World, Beautiful Cake. Go, shameless plug, my bad, put that out there. But yeah, so go check that out.
Yeah.
It's fire.
Yeah.
But when I dropped that tape, I tried to drop it secretly. I like sent it to my boys through message. I ain't really posted on Instagram.
Yeah.
One of my boys posted on Instagram. I reposted it. And then my team, like, they seen it. They was like, oh, you make music? And my team posted it on their, like, the team website and the team Instagram.
Yeah.
And after that, it took off in Europe. Like, my Spotify plays were crazy. And they kind of, like, forced my hand to make my music public. After that, like, I started just like, okay, they don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like, they showed me, like, we don't have a problem with you making music. So ever since then, I still don't advertise it like I should, but ever since then, I've never been afraid to, like, like post my music with like being afraid that it's gonna mess up the basketball.
Yeah.
But
And
you doing that like just for because it's passion, like you like it and you can
yeah, it's just for
express
fun.
yourself and
It's
everything.
just for fun.
Yeah.
You know, I get money from it. You know, from Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah,
and all
yeah.
that.
How much? How much?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna speak on that. You know, we ain't gonna speak on that. But
Yeah. Probably good enough. So.
yeah, it's I be surprised sometimes. Like, oh, y'all really like my music this much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just do it for fun. It's like kind of like therapy, like a release. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you listen to my music, you're gonna be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's like to get off my chest, cause you gotta express yourself. You gotta have something to like I guess you could say escape reality or to be able to process reality. Cause you know I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't do none of that. So like my vice is like make music. You know what I mean? You feel me? That's my release. That's how I escape.
Yeah.
You know.
So let me ask you about AAU, bro. And the reason why I'm asking you about this is because, like, when we playing basketball, like in this league, you can tell like only older guys are the players out there. You know, we don't have these younger guys like that are gonna take over like 5 years from now or 10 years from now. Like, how does AAU help build players to become like the next generation?
I mean, I feel like it's changed now. It's watered down kind of in a sense, because now it's just like a lot of cherry picking. Like it's like LA Fitness for AAU. But when I played, it was like extremely structured. We had like ex-college coaches coaching us, so like it was intense. And I played for Louisiana Select in the Nike EYBL circuit, so it was legit. You playing, it helps you because you play against top talent around the United States, and it'll humble you in a way. Like in your city, in your state, you might be nice, but then you playing against this other guy who ranked
on a national level,
who ranked #1 in the whole country, and he kill you. So you go back and like it humble you, and also like the experience of like traveling, seeing other places. Like if it wouldn't be for basketball at that time, I wouldn't leave my state.
like
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So just getting all those experiences and playing against all those players and playing with other top players, and you're learning like okay, he's good at this. Let me put this in my game. So like it does a lot. Like it helps you be seen, and it also like helps your game get better.
Do you think the same structure can be used here to kind of develop these young
Sure.
kids?
Like I think it'd be really helpful.
Yeah.
If they had something like that in Rwanda, like to where all the top players come and play against each other and get that experience, and because it's a lot of talent here. Like a lot of talent. It's just about developing the talent.
And they don't even have that exposure though. Like
Right.
they don't play against each other.
Right.
That's tough. That's tough. So you ever thought about like having a camp over here? Like
like
I know Adonis be doing it sometimes.
Yeah, like he doing it. I thought about having one too, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he doing it just due with his camp, you know what I'm saying? Like getting everybody involved. But I wanted to talk to a few players here like in the federation, coming up with something where like we can help develop the youth. Like even if it's like another league, like D2 is pretty strong this year too, but just something like that really develop the youth from like 11, 12, 13, 14, around that age, where like you really develop the love for basketball. And because like I say, the talent here is just about developing the talent. And if they can develop the talent here, like it's gonna help it's gonna help the economy. It's gonna help the players. The national team gonna be like improve more too. Just think about the players that's on the national team now. The first time I seen them in the BAL, they were like, okay. But now they're like legit players. They're like really good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say no names because we play against them soon. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna give them no extra confidence. But it's certain guys that I got in mind where like
they know themselves.
Right. For the first BAL, I'm like, oh, this guy could be good. And now he's like, he's good. Like, he's a legit pro. Like respect, So if they take that and understand that and use it to like cultivate the youth, basketball would be huge. It's already huge, but you can always take it to another level.
So do you think this kind of camps of like I'm pretty sure you went to some ranking camps.
Mm-hmm.
You think that will help him a lot?
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
ranking camps and stuff.
Yeah, the Nike camps will help. Like any type of camp, bro, because you never know like what words somebody say
Mm-hmm.
that'll shift your life.
Mhm.
You know, because I went to Texas A&M elite camp when I was in high school. I think my freshman year,
Mm-hmm.
and I heard this guy was just like, "You want to be good or you want to be great?"
Yeah.
And like that's simple,
Mm.
but like the story he told us and the way he said it, like it'd be back
So
in my mind. Like
emotional, yeah.
to this day, like yesterday morning, I woke up.
Mhm.
I didn't want to go shoot in the morning, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, you want to be good or you want to be great,
Great,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah,
So
just,
I
yeah.
end up, so like with Adonis doing his camp and like having the guest speakers, you never know how it might inspire a kid. So you do something like that, do like the elite camps, like the Nike camps, and
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and then they could even team up with like NBA Africa and all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot of potential, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. That's for sure. That's for sure.
So guys, like 1 hour.
That's
You didn't see
crazy.
the time.
Long-winded, crazy, huh?
But we've been talking with many things, and thank you, Cliff, to come and explain everything about your career, about your mindset and everything.
Mhm.
I think it's gonna help a lot of players and even not players, like those people who want to know about you.
Yeah.
Can you give me a name of someone you think can fit in this Hoopers Connect in our show?
On our show, let's see. Like somebody who can, like one of the players
Yeah, yeah.
in the league.
Players, we can be a coach, it can be someone else. You see, like talking about basketball. You have
Talking
really
about
new-
basketball. You know what? I feel like he was gonna be out here soon, just watching some games. But y'all really should get Robert Pack, Coach Robert Pack. Get him on here.
Who's that? That's
The first coach of the BAL.
the BAL.
Cause you know he got a lot of experience. He coached in the NBA.
Yeah.
He played in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been out here in Africa. Like I think last season he did the BAL combine.
Combine. Yeah.
So he can really like give a lot of free game and like how to develop,
Yeah.
how to like help it grow, and just insight that players need to know from a coach's perspective.
Yeah.
Because as players, sometimes we can't see it from a coach's perspective, and that's the one who's judging our talent,
Yeah.
who's giving us opportunities. So
Mm-hmm.
that would be fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
tough.
you, thank you. Yeah, we've been also talking with Coach James, the one of APR.
Yeah, that would be good too. Yeah.
he got a
Is he
good
a player
experience.
that's now a
Yeah,
coach?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
And
different.
he's
when
still
you're a
young,
player.
so yeah, it's gonna be
he
easy.
can relate too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
So yeah, that was Hooper Connect with Emil.
Yeah. That's my
Cleveland,
favorite episode. The
uh,
Cleveland's episode.
Yeah, the Cleveland episode. I will ask you guys to follow, to like, to comment, and thank you for all the feedback you give us.
Yeah.
Really help us. Like we changed also the setup. Now we inside. We don't gonna have the weird light on the background. The sound. There is no constriction.
Yeah.
So yeah. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Cleve, and
Thank you, brother.
You got something to say before we?
Hey, like, subscribe, comment, all that. Run it up, man.
Yeah.
Run it up. My boy's doing something real special,
Yeah,
and
appreciate that.
I feel like it's gonna be huge. It's already huge, but you know it's always gonna grow. So
Yeah.
y'all help it grow.
Yeah.
You see the one with Sifa?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm locked in.
He's seen all of them.
Yeah, I'm locked
He's a
in,
real,
brother.
real fan.
Yeah, I'm locked in, brother,
He been
for
telling me
sure.
about that. Actually, he was asking me about like when I'm gonna release the next episode. I was like,
Huh?
we're planning on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
working
talking
on
with
it.
him also because I'm also catching him. So yeah, we've been talking about
Yeah.
this and also asking him about his feedback and everything. So yeah, really appreciate it and hope we're gonna see you soon.
Yeah, for sure.
Why not?
Just one, you can come anytime.
Yeah.
You're welcome and yeah.
Sure, bro. Appreciate y'all having me.
All right.
Thank you guys.